we'll have ourselves a partly cloudy night on our hands. Maybe a little bit of fog out toward Pier and Aberdeen, but otherwise, not bad. Low to mid-20s for lows in many locations, near 30 the farther west you go. Then we get ready for another mild day, though not as warm West River as what we saw this afternoon. Still 40s, that's 10 to 15 degrees above average for this time of year. We'll have updates on your Christmas Eve and Christmas Day outlook and your full 7-day forecast coming up. But until then, First at 4 starts right now.
Live from KELOLAND Media Group. KELOLAND News, first at 4.
As the search for Rachel Syriacs continues, state authorities are offering a reward in the case. We have the latest just ahead.
Plus, reintroducing the gray wolf in Colorado. A look at the program and why it's facing opposition.
And in the next half hour, helping connect parents with child care resources. We'll hear from the 211 Helpline Center coming up. Good afternoon, and thanks for tuning in to First at 4. I'm Don Jorgensen.
And I'm Kelly Volk. It's been more than 10 years since Rachel Syriacs was last seen. Now that the state officials hope a reward will help find the missing Woonsocket woman.
Today, South Dakota Attorney General Marty Jackley announced a reward of up to $25,000 to anyone who provides information that leads to the arrest and conviction of those involved in Syriac's disappearance. People with information on her disappearance, they can contact the state DCI at 605-773-3331. We're going to hear from Jackley about the case and new developments tonight at 10.
An update on a former South Dakota teacher who admitted to having child pornography. A judge has sentenced 34-year-old Charles Bonanza to 2.5 years behind bars, followed by 5 years of supervised release. Before his arrest, Bonanza was a science teacher at St. Francis Indian School. The school suspended him after learning about the allegations. A Wabe woman is headed to federal prison for embezzlement and theft from an Indian tribal organization. 46-year-old Kaline LaBelle was sentenced to 5 years in federal prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. She was also ordered to pay more than $200,000 in restitution. 4 other people are accused of aiding LaBelle. 2 have pleaded guilty and are awaiting sentencing. Charges against 2 others are pending in federal court.
Time now to check our weather forecast, and I don't even know what to say about the weather anymore.
Yeah.
Kind of running out of adjectives to describe it.
Has the weather been on repeat for a few weeks now, Adam?
Yeah, more or less. It's been mild and it's been dry. You've heard of a year without a Santa Claus. This is a year without December, basically, here in KELOLAND. Though we are going to try and get something in place just in time for the holidays. We'll get to that in a moment. But for now, here's downtown Sioux Falls. Some cloud cover above with some sunshine trying to peek in out in the distance. 43, light southeasterly breeze in place at 5 miles per hour. Keep in mind our average high today is 30. So we're doing pretty well for ourselves. Meanwhile, in winter, more sunshine over Tripp County, 48, with a light northerly breeze out there as well, just 5 miles per hour. Meanwhile, further to the west, 51 for Phillip, 58 right now in Rapid City, 59 for Spearfish. They actually got to 61 earlier this afternoon. 57 Buffalo and Custer. Compare that to the 37, though, in Ortonville as well as Worthington. 40 Aberdeen, 39 for Watertown, and 43 down towards Spencer. Winds have really not been all that big of an issue today. 5 to 10 miles per hour, kind of all over the place in terms of direction, predominantly out of the north by northeast, and it's going to stay nice and calm as we head through the rest of the evening and into the night. We have had that cloud cover in place, but beyond that, satellite and radar has been completely quiet, or at least on the radar side of things, I should say. And will stay that way for the next couple of days with a large ridge of high pressure very much in control through the end of the week and into the first half of the weekend. But like I said, there is change on the way. Not tomorrow, though. Another round of 40s for southeastern as well as northeastern KELOLAND with a nice light breeze in place. Some 30s out there toward the Prairie Coteau and the Watertown and Canby, but they are going to be an exception to the overall rule, which will be anywhere from, like today, 10 to 15 degrees above average. Even warmer, though, toward Martin and Hot Springs in the 50s out that way. We'll talk about the rest of your 7-day forecast in a little more detail as we head through the hour.
Okay, thanks, Adam. The South Dakota Public Utilities Commission has approved more debt for Northwestern Energy. The PUC authorized Northwestern to issue $350 million of debt. The decision comes 1 year after the energy company received permission to restructure, splitting Montana operations from South Dakota and Nebraska. KELOLAND's Bob Mercer takes a closer look at what it means for Northwestern Energy. That's on the Capitol News Bureau page right now.
5 tribal colleges in North Dakota will receive federal funding to help pay for campus projects. The projects range from HVAC updates, concrete and road repairs, and even outside classroom expansions. The grant amounts to just over $1 million and can cover up to 95% of project costs.
The grant itself is used essentially to make capital improvements or infrastructure upgrades. It can be used for some educational purposes. And it's open every year as long as Congress provides that funding and the president prioritizes those programs. So any tribal college gets to apply, and assuming that it's an eligible use of that program, they can access those dollars to support improvements that they need to their campus.
Every tribe in North Dakota will be eligible to apply for funding for their schools.
Well, on Monday, Colorado Parks and Wildlife officials released 5 gray wolves onto public land in Colorado. It's part of a reintroduction project that has taken years of planning, voting, and heated debate between conservationists, wildlife experts, ranchers, and the general public. Spencer Wilson has the story.
Whether you love wolves or whether you hate wolves, wolves are truly now a part of Colorado.
And just like that, we've got Colorado wolves living on the western slope in Grand County. Where exactly, CPW intentionally isn't saying, because they want to make sure that the wolves are safe to make a home without interference. Officers picked up 5 from Oregon, 2 pairs of juvenile male and female siblings and 1 adult male.
It took all day of yesterday, starting from sun up to sundown, literally beyond sundown. It can go, the way wolf capture goes can be really, really slow, or it can be pretty fast and pretty progressive. So the first couple of areas where we were trying to capture wolves, we got weathered out.
And after they were checked by biologists to make sure that they were healthy and okay to deploy, they shipped them back to Colorado with GPS locator collars attached. A happy day for those who are excited for a former Colorado animal to come home. But I asked if CPW had a message for the folks who wish that this day never came. Many of them ranchers, and a few of them who've already been dealing with wolves.
We don't want rural landowners to feel like they're in this on their own. CPW is there to make sure that we're successful, both from a rural lifestyle and the wolf reintroduction mission that we've been given.
That is just beginning, that commitment to our rural communities, to our agricultural communities.
A promise to support those most affected by wolf reintroduction in whatever way that shakes out.
That was Spencer Wilson reporting. Now, the plan finalized by the wildlife officials and approved by Colorado voters in 2020, in a 2020 ballot measure that is, calls for the reintroduction of 10 to 15 wolves into Colorado per year for the next 5 to 10 years. There are several lawsuits, though, working to stop that plan.